Give it to me.
We back.
It is the Height Differential. What is that? You're in the middle of my open and talking. We're back on a Thursday night. Hopefully this will hit your podcast on Friday morning. That's the 6'6" Neil. I'm the 4'10" Nick. In a hotel today. Hopefully I'm not. It's only 9:52, so hopefully not keeping people up at the Holiday Inn in Erlanger, Kentucky.
Oh, you're
Neil, how's your night?
Erlanger.
Little Erlanger, home of the famous
That's good.
Matt Oddie.
Oh, I love Matt Oddie, aka the Sloth.
St.
Never
Henry
got off when you all
Hall
were
of
roommates.
Famer Matt Oddie.
Bellarmine all-time single game 3-point leader, I think, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. I think he had 9 and had.
AKA he's the Sloth. We also call him the Sloth because when you all were roommates, he never got off the couch.
Yep.
But, we love Matt Oddie.
We are in the home of Matt Oddie.
I haven't seen him in 10 years, but love that guy.
We are in the home of Matt Oddie in Erlanger, Kentucky. I am. You're not. You're back in your basement.
Yeah.
You're not upstairs being kicked out because they're putting up the Christmas tree this week. But
you all want to see the Christmas tree? Do the listeners or the watchers want to see the Christmas tree?
So this is why you should be on YouTube.
Here it is.
It's beautiful.
That's the downstairs Christmas tree. Now,
Absolutely
to be
beautiful.
honest, that's the reject Christmas tree. That's where the kids just put up their random ornaments.
Have you ever watched Charlie Brown? There's no such thing as a reject Christmas tree.
Oh, that's a reject Christmas tree.
There's
That's the one we put up all the goofy ornaments. That's the one that's in the basement that nobody sees. The normal Christmas tree where the presents and Santa Claus comes on the chimney. We have a fireplace up there. We have the classy Christmas tree, if you will.
Oh, you've got a classy.
Everybody has a classy Christmas tree and
Let's not use the word reject. Downstairs tree, secondary tree, smaller tree.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be reject.
Secondary tree.
Secondary tree.
That's true.
So
the secondary tree with all the goofy ornaments, the goofy ornament tree is downstairs, and the classy Christmas tree is in the nice window upstairs where all can enjoy.
Well, classy, the primary trees normally are in windows. So everybody can enjoy. That's where you put a Christmas tree.
That's right. Okay.
Can we want to talk some sports?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
A lot of sports this week. We have Feast Week, which I don't know about you.
Feast Week!
But Feast Week has always been one of my favorite weeks of the year. A lot of hoops throughout the day. And that's why I'm in Erlanger, because I'm getting ready to fly down to work the Cayman Islands Classic. So, growing up, what was your favorite?
Nick, hold on, Nick.
Oh, God.
Well, Nick, before we get into this, so you're going to the Cayman Islands. You're working a men's tournament and a women's tournament. Can you give us a preview of who's down there?
Okay. It's not a loaded field. I will just go ahead and say that. Last year on the women's side, we had the likes of TCU. We had Notre Dame, Mississippi State, Utah. It was a good field. This year, on the women's side, not as loaded. And the men's tournament, there's only 4 teams on the men's side. So on the men's side, we have McNeese, Murray, George Washington, and Middle Tennessee.
Oh no!
And then on the women's side, we have Florida, Memphis, St. John's, Georgia Tech, Miami, Okie State, G-Dub. So.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is the women's side tournament might be a little bit more recognition than the men's side.
Well, last year Boston College won the tournament last year, and they didn't do much after they won that tournament. They beat a Boise State team in the final, who I think did end up making the NCAA tournament. But yeah, so The last year, the men's tournament was a straight 8-team tournament where they played 3 games in 3 days. This year, it's not the case. There is no everybody's just playing 2 games. So, teams are trying to get away from the
That's fine.
old-fashioned Maui Invitational where it's 3 days in 3 days or 3 games in 3 days.
Yeah, I get it. Alright, but let's get back to Feast Week and how awesome Feast Week is. Like, it's Monday through basically Saturday, multiple tournaments throughout the week. It's daytime college basketball. I mean, like, let's think about this. It's Thanksgiving week. Everybody's off work on Thursday and Friday. We all, friends and family, are eating some turkey, some dressing, some cranberry sauce, the pumpkin pie. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, half of Wednesday, maybe you're at work and you're slugging through work. Like, you're looking forward to the weekend, but you have college basketball on the TV at all times. And it's good college basketball. The
And
Maui
and
Invitational is
yeah.
on. Like, the Battle for Atlantis is on. The Baumar Classic is on. All of it. And now we have the Vegas, what they call it, the Players Championship with the NIL
And
prize at
and
the
that
end. A
and that
lot of good teams playing a lot of good teams Monday through Friday through Saturday, nonstop college basketball, and I'm here for it.
well, and also, even now more than ever because the teams are so different every year, it's an opportunity to get to know these teams. And no,
Yeah.
and that's what I love about it is I mean, I can remember back in the day there, everybody knows bracketology, right? With Joe Lenardi. I used to write for the reject. You're talking about reject, the reject website called Bracketography. And
Bracketography.
yes, so
Is that a straightpinky.com? Is
it
that a
was not. It was
straightpinky.com
It was kinda
bracketography?
what led into straightpinky.com because I was working for that website, and
Okay.
I was like, "Why not just do this
Yeah.
ourselves?" But so
Okay.
I would write for bracketography, and I would kinda write previews of all the games in the Maui and watch their games before that, and so I would get to know a little bit about them. But that's what I've always liked about these tournaments, on Feast Week is it's an opportunity to see them play 2 or 3 times, really get to know them, and follow them the rest of the year. And when your team was playing in one of these tournaments, it made it even more exciting because you get to watch a little tournament action, 3 games in 3
Yeah.
days in mid-November.
And they're not slack off teams either. Like, these are like
Slack
Power
off.
5 teams. Like, you're getting the North Carolinas versus Kentuckys. You're getting the North Carolinas Gonzagas or the Duke versus Kansas, and you're getting like the cream of the crop. Like, you're getting
Well
the Arizonas versus, I don't know, like, let's say, who just won the national championship last year? Whoever. Like, you're getting the top of the top. Like,
well
these preseason tournaments aren't just nobody versus nobody. These are good teams playing good teams.
well, they're all going to the
You get an
players.
early test.
They're all going to the players area now, which
It's
has
supposed to be
really
players.
kinda diminished the other tournaments like the Maui. I mean, the Maui's field used to
It
be
has.
the best of the best, and now this year they just have one top 25 team, and that's NC State, who is number 25 in the country. So the era is different, but the games are still exciting. We can kinda look at the fields. We talked about the Maui and the matchups opening are Seton Hall against number 25 NC State, USC against Boise State, Washington State against Chaminade. It was always fun to see if Chaminade could pull off the upset in the Maui Classic, and then they close out
And
with
they
Arizona
have.
State versus
They
Texas.
have. So, do you know who the Chaminade Silver Swords have beaten in their history?
I mean, I remember like you cheer for them to win games, so I remember them winning. I I don't remember exactly who they beat.
Do you know their most famous upset?
I do not.
How about the Ralph Sampson #1 led Virginia Cavaliers
Do you
back
remember
in the
that game?
'80s?
Do you remember that game?
No, I wasn't even born yet, but I know that's college basketball history.
So I guess that game must have been before the Maui Invitational even started because they have 8 wins. I'm looking it up now. They have 8 wins in the history of the Maui, and Virginia's not one of them. Their
Yeah.
first ever win in the Maui was 1984 against Davidson. But still,
Yeah, I
I've
think this was
beaten
1982 or 83, they beat Ralph Sampson in Virginia. The number 1 led Ralph Sampson Virginia Cavaliers. Probably it might be when you're number 1 in the country in NCAA Division I and you lose to Chaminade, probably could be should be the greatest upset of all time.
well, it's the biggest, I guess, the biggest win in their program history. It says right here they beat Louisville the next 2 years too. They beat Louisville in '83 and '84.
Well, we forget about those.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it's I mean, that's always the fun part of this tournament is to see if they can pull an upset. I mean, obviously the field's a little diminished, so maybe they got a chance to make a little run.
I mean, why not? Let the Chaminade Silver Swords get you a Maui Invitational tournament, even if it's diminished or not. Get them a win.
So we talked about the Maui being diminished a little bit, and that's
Yeah.
because of the creation of the Players Era Men's Championship.
Yes.
And this tournament has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 top 20 teams. It has the number 2 team, number 2 Houston, number 1 Michigan, number 11 Alabama, number 14 St. John's, number 16 Iowa State, and number 20 Tennessee, and number 19 Gonzaga. So the only
Yeah.
team in this field that's not ranked right now is San Diego State.
I mean, this for college basketball, this tournament is actually a really, really good thing. Because I think at the end of the tournament, the champion gets some NIL prize money. So basically, if your team wins, your players are getting paid. I think is how this works. And so you're gonna see more and more top teams in this tournament trying to get their players some extra pocket cash. I know Louisville's playing it in the next couple of years. They've signed an agreement to play in it, starting next year. So this tournament's good for college basketball. It's good for the players. It's good for recruiting. It's good for it's good. I mean, I hate that it diminishes the Maui Invitational
I
and
mean, it's gonna
the let's
happen.
say I mean it's going to diminish the Maui Invitational. The Battle for Atlantis tournament, and I miss the old what they call that the Alaska Anchorage
I mean,
Alaska Great Alaskan Shootout.
that hasn't been a thing
Remember
for a
that
long
back in the
time.
day, the Great Alaskan Shootout.
Yes, that
I
hasn't been
mean,
a thing for a
it was
long
a long
time.
time ago, but unfortunately, in the NIL era, the players are getting paid, which is as they deserve. But this tournament is going to pay the champion a couple extra dollars, so you're going to get better quality of opponents. They're going to more gravitate toward this Las Vegas tournament than they are the Maui's in the Bahamas. So better
It's just
tournament. We're ready to go.
we're in a different world. I mean, it's all totally different. I mean, coaches are recruiting now to see if they can add people for the second half of the season. I just recruiting never stops. It's just it
I
is
know.
what it is. And yeah, you talked about Atlantis. I mean, this is the field for the battle. Atlantis, Vandy, and WKU, VCU, South Florida, Colorado State, Virginia Tech, Wichita State, St. Mary's. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's very clear where what the top tournament is this year at Feast Week, and that's happening in Las Vegas. And like you said, there's a little bit of money on the line.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, and also, I'm pretty sure it's still an NCAA rule, you can only take 1 foreign trip every 4 years, so, let's say you played in the Battle for Atlantis last year, you can't play in it again for another 4 years, so you why not go to Vegas? Get your players play for a couple $1,000,000 for your players, it makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah, and there's been it's not like there weren't really big games this week. Both Tuesday and Wednesday top 25 matchups. We saw Arizona, Jaden Bradley had 21 points. Pete had 16 as they gave
Yeah,
UConn their first loss of the season, and then Alabama
yeah,
beats Illinois at the United Center. And I did get to watch the
yeah,
second half of that game after we got home from working the women's game as last night, and I'm telling you, dude, that game was really fun back and forth. LeBaron Fallon Jr. for Alabama was incredible, and really just made shot after shot. I think he finished with 24 points, and So, 2 really good games last night, and then on Monday, you had the Champions Classic where, I mean, Michigan State just led from start to finish. Uh, Fears
Yeah,
almost had a triple double. He's finished with 13 assists to lead the way for Michigan State, and
yeah,
then Duke took care of Kansas in the nightcap, 78-66.
yeah. I mean, the Champions Classic is usually like the cream of the crop to start the season. I mean, in most years, it's been like what the first game for most of these teams, second game for most of these teams. Push it back maybe a week or two.
Well,
I
they're I
wish
mean,
these teams were full
they're just
strength. I
starting the
know that
season
Kansas.
earlier.
They are, yeah, they are, and they are starting the season early. And Kansas was without their star freshman Peterson, which if he had played, maybe it's a different story. Kentucky's a little hampered by injuries with Lowe being out, the point
And
guard being out
Drake
with an
was out.
injury. Yeah, so maybe not the teams that we might see down the stretch in March. So maybe all four of them will be better. Michigan State shot lights out from three, like doubled what their 3-point output was from the beginning of the season. So, I mean, I think all four teams are still going to be fine at the end of the year. Kentucky, I mean, we'll see what happens with them. I know a lot of people are down on Mark Pope based on some of the things he said in his press conferences, but
It was just kinda odd,
they'll be
really,
fine. They'll be fine.
but it was kinda
It's
odd
odd. It
how
is odd.
down he was on
It is odd.
his team. I mean, he brought it back with some positivity, say he's gonna get this figured out at the end, but it was just kind of his tone. He kind of seemed defeated already in what, we're in week 2,
He
week
did.
3 maybe of the
Yeah.
college basketball season. I mean, we've talked about it with these teams. You're bringing, the top players from this team, the top player from that team, and then you gotta mesh them all together and figure out what your best rotation is, and, I mean, some of these teams are gonna take more time than others. But they made that one little run in the second half in the first 10 minutes, but Michigan State put their foot on the gas right away and got it back to 20. And I mean, it just from start to finish was dominated by the Spartans.
Yeah, no, I think the Spartans are better than we thought they were. They beat Arkansas last week, and John Calipari's led team, Arkansas. It was a top 25 team, and they took care of business against Kentucky. Led straight, like you said, like from start to finish. We're up by 20, basically most of the way, except maybe the first 5 minutes. So Michigan State's a good team. Kentucky, I think, will be fine as long as they get a little bit healthy, and we'll see what happens at the end of the year. But I think they're all going to be fine. Like Mark Pope seems a little dejected now, but I think he'll figure it out. He's got talent.
He might be still rattled from whatever the hell happened before the Louisville game, so might take some time to get that out of his system.
Yeah.
Nobody, I guess we're never going to find out because he was asked about it again leading up to the Michigan State game, and basically said it was nothing, but he'll talk about it when it comes time. So who knows if it will ever come time? But Louisville gets back on the map tomorrow, and playing
Yeah.
as a Cincinnati team, renewing that rivalry, and it's just really good to see those teams playing again after sharing different conferences for so many years.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love it. The fans love it. I think the fans most importantly love it. Is Louisville and Cincinnati go back way back in the day, even before the Metro Conference, whatever conference they were in before the Metro. I think they played each other. We have the Metro Conference, we have Conference USA, we have the Big East, we have the American Conference for the 1 year we both in it together. So, like Louisville Cincinnati is a great basketball rivalry. It's a great football rivalry. I mean, the football they played for the keg of nails. They played forever in that rivalry. So there's a trophy in football. But in basketball, I mean, what a great rivalry. We're 90 miles from each other. Like it's great. It's great for the sport. Usually Cincinnati's good. We're usually good. It's great for the sport. We're a neutral site this year. We're playing at Heritage Bank Arena tomorrow night, 6:30. Tune in. And then next year we'll be back in Louisville playing at a neutral site or maybe at home. I have no idea. So we'll
Well, it's
be
supposed to be a
playing
free wall, right?
back in somewhere in I think maybe, I don't know.
No, I
Like,
think that was
that
a.
that's
I don't
that's
know.
that's the plan.
That's part of this deal. I think they were both. not on their home courts. So,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
just good to see them play
yeah, I
again.
mean, if it's in Freedom Hall, it'd be great. I think the fans would maybe enjoy the nostalgia, get that caramel corn smell in your nose, maybe a pork producer's pork sandwich, from Freedom Hall. So it'd be good. But the fact these two teams are playing again is awesome. And the same with Louisville playing Memphis coming up here. Like, just getting these Memphis State, if fans want to call them Memphis State, they can call them Memphis State. Um,
They can call 'em that, yeah,
I
they
mean,
can
I
call 'em whatever
don't,
they
but
want.
I know. Whatever you wanna call them. It's just good for Louisville basketball to get these old rivalries back. The nostalgia, the fans that you're used to, it's great. I love it.
No, it is exciting, and it'll be fun on a Friday night to see those 2 teams square off. I will already be in the Caymans and have to find a way to watch that one tomorrow night. With the 3:30 shuttle, I'm gonna be in the Caymans by noon tomorrow. So, it's wild. What a wild world. Uh, but
Are
then
you on
I guess
Eastern? I mean, what are you on, Eastern down there?
yeah,
You on
they're
Eastern time down there in the Caymans?
yeah, they're on Eastern time.
Okay.
Getting into the college football schedule, you talked about it off air before we got on. It's kind of the slow week before the final
It
week of
is
the
slow.
regular season. Not too many top 25
Yeah,
matchups this week. We got Missouri at Oklahoma as Oklahoma looks to, just kind of keep that momentum going after getting that big win over Alabama last week. And then the big one
yeah.
is USC at Oregon. And this is a game where whoever wins this one, Oregon obviously has a leg up, but if whoever wins this game, could have a chance to get in the playoff. I mean, Oregon is in the playoff right now, but if USC wins, they could see themselves maybe on the verge.
Well, not only the playoff, like this has implications for potentially the Big Ten title game because I mean, I use in the playoff, I use in the Big Ten title game. They're 11-0, they're undefeated in the conference,
What if
and
they
they're
lose to
playing
Purdue?
Purdue. Like, what's
What if they lose to Purdue?
I mean, like that's a big what if here. Come on, Purdue
But
hasn't
then
won a
they do have
conference
to win
game in
that
two
game, right?
years.
They do have to win that game.
They have to win the game. Sure,
Okay.
yes, they got to win the game. Well, I don't even know they have to win the game to get in the Big Ten play. No, they don't have it. Even if they
It's
lose
not
to
happening.
Purdue,
It's
I'm
not
not
happening.
even concerned. No. All right, we're not even. That's not even a scenario in my mind. But let's just say IU wins like they should. Now you got a zero loss Ohio State team, and then this game against USC and Oregon. Well, they're both one loss in the conference, and Michigan's one loss in the conference. And Michigan at the end of the year plays Ohio State at home. So if Michigan beats Ohio State at the end of the year, then everybody's with one loss. But Michigan has that tie-breaking loss to USC. USC beat Michigan early in the year. So if you're a Michigan fan, you're rooting for Oregon to beat USC. So that gives USC two losses. So then now you've got Michigan with one loss, you've got Oregon with one loss, and you got Ohio State with no losses going into the final week. Well, Michigan beats Ohio State on their home field, which is possible, right?
Yep.
Possible. Not likely, but possible. So now you have a three-way tie between Oregon, Michigan, and Ohio State. I'm not sure the tiebreakers, but I think it's strength of record, maybe. And if Michigan beats Ohio State, it's IU and Michigan in Indianapolis on December 6th.
I'm
So this
just
is a
I'm
big
just
game.
over
This is a big game.
I'm just over here watching you Goodwill Hunting it. I'm just seeing numbers pop out of your
And
head.
it's a lot of
Like,
there's a lot of things running through my mind right now. I know I use in,
that's-
but if you're Oregon or USC, this is a must-win game for you to get to the title game.
yeah,
It's
and
a
like I said,
must-win game.
Oregon's got a little
It's an
more room for
elimination
error
game.
than USC
It's an
does, but
elimination game.
I don't know if I mean
It
Oregon
is
is not
basically it's an elimination game.
okay. Oregon's not eliminated. The USC would be eliminated, but
Oregon would be eliminated too, I think.
I don't
Why would you
not
think Oregon's not eliminated?
because it's still only it's just be their second loss. I mean, and they're seventh right now. Like, so they're not going to fall. I mean, losing to 15 USC, they're going to fall, obviously, but I wouldn't say it's an elimination game for Oregon. It clearly is for USC. But in the week before, where all the games are great, we don't have a lot of good games. This is one to really look forward to.
Yeah, but I also think if you're Oregon and you lose to USC at home, this is an elimination game for you.
Well, I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing here is debating, right? Arguing our cases. We can't always agree on stuff.
Because then all of a sudden you're 4th or 5th in the Big Ten, and boy,
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
I
4th or
think you're
5th in
out.
the Big
I think you're
10
out.
and 4th and 5th in the SEC, you still got a chance. I mean, you're not out of it.
Maybe,
I mean,
maybe
5th's not gonna get in, but
you're not out of
at
it,
this
but
point of the season,
that's
if
a
you're there, you still got a chance. But I don't wanna debate, like, the playoff 12. What I wanna talk about
no.
is the
Yeah,
show, the reveal. Do we need a 30-minute show breaking down where it gives you line by line by line, like it's selection Sunday every single week,
no, no,
in a full minute
no,
between
no,
reveals?
no. 100% not. We are so far away from the finished product. What are we? I mean, the finished product comes out December 7th,
Well, yeah, the week
right?
after,
The day
yeah,
after
conference
championships.
championship.
So when we're on November 20th, we've got 3 weeks. 3 weeks? No.
It's just, it's
Especially
so
since you started this 2 weeks ago. You started this 2 weeks ago. Just put the top 25 out there and let's go. There's no questions. Nobody cares.
like
Like, it's
Reese
gonna look
mentioned.
so different between between ranking number 1 and ranking number what are we, like, 6 or 7 down the road? From ranking 1 and by the final product, it's about 6, 7 weeks.
But
We
it's
don't need
all
questions. We don't care.
no, it's
Why do
all
we
just
care?
it's a television product, and they're trying to fill 30 minutes,
It is.
and
I
if
know.
Reese Davis is
We
doing
don't
his
need that, though.
Greg Gumbel impersonation, and it's like you're like, I don't need like just list it. Just list it all. List the top 15 and then list the top 10. Let's get to 12 because
And they're doing it and they're doing it hold on, and they're doing the selection show or the reveal show in between college basketball games.
right, and that's why they're
Like, what
dragging
are we
it.
doing?
That's why they're dragging it on because they're trying to fill that 30 minutes in between games. But like
How about the college
I'm watching it on Tuesday and they get to the top 4. And you're like, "Well, I already know what the top 4 is. Are they really gonna drag out this top 4?" Like, it's gonna be Georgia, Texas A&M, Indiana, Ohio State. And guess what they did? They just plopped it all out there after doing every single one, 25 to 5, one at a time. They get to the top 4 and they're like, "Here's the 4."
Here's what
Like,
I would do. Here's what and tell me if you agree with this or not. Here's what I would do. I would I so when was the first reveal? Like, what, 2 weeks ago? Let's call it
I think this
early
was the 3rd
November?
one. I think this was the 3rd.
Halloween-ish? Around Halloween, right? That week Halloween weekend, you reveal your top 25, boom, right off the bat. That top 25 on Halloween, done. You give a midway point, maybe mid-November, like 2, 3 weeks later, here's where we're at now. And then after college football championship weekend, the 6th, 7th, whatever of December, that's when you give your final. We need 3 of them. We need 3 reveals. We don't need every week. We don't need every week. Just give me 3 reveals, the beginning, the middle, the end. That's a very good story. What every good story has, the beginning, the middle, the end. Right?
Well, I'm fine with it, but even on those shows, I don't want line by line. I don't want here's
No.
23 and why they're
I'm
23,
not fine with
and
line
here's
by
2 and
I don't
why they're
need line by
23.
line every week, but just give me beginning, middle, end. Give me 3 weeks in between. Like, let stuff play out. Let stuff play out. Give me the beginning, the middle, and the end. You can do your drama and let's reveal the top 4, 5, 25, whatever it is. I don't care. But we need 3 shows. We don't need every week. We don't need every week.
But guess what?
we're gonna have it.
It ain't gonna change because it's all TV. But
Even if it's a basketball season, in the middle of a even in the middle of Champions Classic, when 4 blue bloods are playing basketball, we have to have a football reveal, which didn't change basically from last week. It's fine.
well, on that point, do you want to do our NFL
Yeah.
rankings right now? And the but we're
Yeah,
we're
let's
not
go.
gonna take a minute and explain it. We're just gonna do it.
No, we're just gonna go through 'em. I
I
mean,
I
it's
get first pick.
changed a lot. I feel like
I
it's
get first
changed a
pick this
lot.
week, right?
You do, and I know who your first pick's gonna be, and I cannot argue it because you're gonna be 100% right.
LA Rams. I mean,
I knew it. I
putting it
mean, that
on,
was the battle of the
making
or
Sam Darnold look normal.
that was the battle of our top 2 teams from
Yeah.
last week, so I don't disagree with you.
So who you
I
going to?
mean, it's 2, I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots right now. 9 and 2.
Huh?
9 and 2. They're leading division in the NFC or AFC East over the Buffalo Bills. In 9 and
There's
2,
big
how do you
one.
leave them out?
Well, I mean, 2 isn't leaving them out. It's just picking them second. You're not leaving them out of
Well,
the top
you
10.
cussed me off for you cussed me out for picking a 4 and 5 Baltimore Ravens team in the top 5 last week, so I had to go with the team with the winning record, so, you know.
Well, this team is 8 and 2. They're defending Super Bowl champs, so I'm taking them at 2. I know their offense has been a disappointment. The passing game has not gotten going, but they continue to win. So I'm going Eagles at 3.
Eagles at 3, 8 and 2 Eagles, huh? That makes sense. At at 4, I know Sam Darnold threw 4 picks, and I know they looked bad against your number 1 team, but it was still a close game. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks at number 4. I think that's a fluke for Sam Darnold. I think the Seahawks are that good. They are a NFC contender and a Super Bowl contender. I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks at number 4.
Well, and they're going to get right this week as they go to Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
That's your get right game. So at number
Everybody's get right game.
5,
Don't
give
do
me
it.
give me the Bills.
Okay. Okay.
And I mean, obviously, I'm skipping over a couple teams that have got a better record, but just their track record is longer. Josh Allen is a better quarterback. I'm going the Bills at 5.
So you're going the 7 give me this straight. You're going the 7 and 3 Bills when last week you said, "Oh, the 8 and 2 Colts. I couldn't never pick a team with the worst record over the Colts because they're 8 and 2, but you just picked the worst team with the record than the
I
Colts."
just explained why I did it.
I know you. I hear you. You know what? Next, the Baltimore Ravens, they're at
Oh
500
my
now.
god.
What are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? They're back to 500. They're back to 500. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Ravens, but they're 5 and 5, giving the Baltimore Ravens, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Mark it down. Place your bets. The
Man,
Baltimore Ravens at 5 and 5 are winning the Super Bowl. Put it down. They're my choice. At
I
number
don't know if
what are
they're
we
going
at
to win the
5?
Super Bowl, but I do wish I would have bet them to win the North back when they were 1 and
Tell
5.
me tell me a better team than the Baltimore Ravens right that's playing better football right now when they're fully healthy than the Baltimore Ravens.
A
Fully
better
healthy,
team.
which they are now.
I mean,
That's
I think
gonna who's gonna
several of
beat the
the teams
Ravens when
that
they're
we've
fully
already
healthy?
said.
Who? The
The
Patriots?
Rams, the Rams,
The Rams.
the
So the Rams
Eagles.
are gonna well, they won't face them till the Super Bowl.
I'm
You
just
won't face them till the
you
Super
did
Bowl.
you say so just AFC? So just AFC. I mean, the
You
AFC's
think the
win.
Rams are gonna beat you think a fully healthy Ravens team, the Rams are gonna beat the Ravens?
Well,
No.
if we're talking about getting to the Super Bowl, I don't need to be saying the Rams, obviously, because they're not going to get in the way. Um, I mean, dude, I mean, I still haven't said the Colts or the Broncos. I mean, I would take the
We all
Bills over
cut. We didn't even
Ravens.
put the. Oh my God. I mean, I'm waiting for you to say the Broncos because the Broncos have the best record in the league,
Well,
and we cussed them out last week because we didn't believe in them. But then they beat the Chiefs.
yeah. And now we're on pick
I
number
don't
7,
get it.
right? And now I'm on pick 7,
Yeah, go ahead.
Colts.
So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're on 7. Yeah.
I'm going Colts. You going Broncos here at 8?
I mean, I have to. I have to. They beat one of the teams that you had in your top 10 last week. I hate the Broncos because I still don't think they're that good, but they still find ways to win, still find ways to win the game. And their defense is they're a top 2, 3 defense. Like their defense is great.
Well, and we
I
said
hate to pick them, but
on
they are.
Monday, Bo Nix played
They
really
find ways
well
to win.
and made
He
some big
did.
plays down the stretch. Um, my
So
last
yeah,
pick at
I will pick
9.
the Broncos.
Do what? What'd you say?
I will pick the Broncos. My pick is the Broncos. I'm picking the Broncos.
So at 9, give me the Chiefs. I mean, they're still the Chiefs. The
The
Lions looked terrible
Chiefs.
last week. I was
The
between either the
Chiefs.
Lions or the Chiefs.
So hold on.
And
You're leaving your guy Baker Mayfield out at 6-4.
yep,
You're leaving the 49ers out at 7-4.
yep,
Okay. You're leaving out the Chargers that are 7-4,
yep,
who are ahead of the Chiefs.
yep.
You're leaving out the
Dude, you just
Jacksonville
picked the
Jaguars that
Ravens.
are 6-4.
You just picked the Ravens, and I understand where you're coming from, but
We all know
that
who
doesn't
the
match up
Ravens
with your
are. We
logic.
we know who the Ravens are.
Would you
Oh,
wanna know who
stop
the
it.
Chiefs are?
This is the same kind of crap that you pulled last week on me. Is I picked the Ravens with a losing record in the top 5. Like, oh, we can't pick the Ravens because the Colts have a winning record. We can't pick a losing team because they have a win over a team that has a winning record. But here you are picking the 5-5 Kansas City Chiefs over the Pittsburgh Steelers that are 6-4,
What do you
over
think I'm gonna
the
pick the
Jacksonville
Steelers?
Jaguars that are 6-4, the LA Chargers that are 6-4 or 7-4. Sorry, 7-4 over the Green Bay Packers that are 6-3, the Detroit Lions that are 6-4, the Carolina Panthers that are 6-5, and the San Francisco 49ers that are 7-4. You're picking a 500 team over about 6 teams that I just named that have a better record.
My
This is
man,
the
you're over
exact
here
logic that you told me last week. No, stop it. This is the
you're over here
exact
Goodwill
logic that you
Hunting
said I
again.
couldn't pick the Ravens last week. No, shut up. You told me I couldn't pick the Ravens last week because they had a losing record over every other team in the league that has a winning record, even though you knew the Ravens were going to beat them. Even though
I gotta figure out a way in the edit to make just numbers just come out of your head.
I just read it to you. I read it to you.
Who do you have at 10?
So you're going the 5-5 Chiefs over 7 other teams that have a winning record,
Yep.
but you cussed me out for picking the Ravens. Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
You know what?
the whole
That's
po
fine.
this we're supposed
You
to
don't know
argue.
ball, bro.
We're supposed to argue.
Well, you
It'd
don't
be
know
pretty
ball.
boring if we just
You
agreed on it.
don't know ball.
Okay.
Well, you don't know ball. You don't know ball. I'm gonna pick the 3-7 Cincinnati Bengals. No, I'm kidding. Hell no. Hell no, I'm not picking them. They
Look, I
suck.
thought we were gonna go the
All
whole
right.
show without
Now,
talking about them.
well, we tried. We had to bring a joke in it at some point. Ooh. Even with the loss, my 10th pick, I'm going Tampa Bay Buccaneers at six and
Okay.
four.
Well, they've lost 3 out of 4, I think.
They're leading their division.
They're still leading. I mean,
Wait,
that's
don't
crap
you write these
division.
down? Yep. You have last week's rankings written down.
Yeah, I have them somewhere. Probably
So
should have had
who's
this
in, who's
prepared.
out?
I don't have this prepared,
Yeah. You're
and
not
I'm
a
not
very
gonna go
prepared
looking
host,
for
are
it
you?
on air.
All right. Well, next week we'll have better preparedness.
Yeah, we'll have better preparedness next week. Um, so this week we went Rams, then
Yep.
we went Patriots?
Seahawks.
No, Rams,
Nope,
Patriots.
Seahawks.
Rams? No, you didn't go Seahawks at 2?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Patriots, fine.
I wor and then I went Eagles, and then you went Seahawks,
I went Seahawks. Okay.
and then I went Colts, and then you went Broncos, then I went Bills, then you went
Yeah.
Ravens, then I went Chiefs,
Yeah.
and you went Bucks. Okay, I
It's
think
only
that's right.
8.
Is that only 8?
Is that only 8?
I
I
think
think
it
you
was
skipped
10.
some.
I think it
Oh,
was 10.
no. I think you skipped some people. Oh, no. I think you skipped I think
I
you
think it was
skipped
10.
some teams, my guy.
Oh, jeez.
You skipped some teams.
Uh,
Do we ain't go through this again?
no, we do not. We're not gonna put our 3
Alright.
listeners through that. Um, we talked about Miss Chile a couple weeks ago, how she won
Oh,
after
Miss Limp
doing
Bizkit or, what we
doing
call
heavy
Miss
metal
Corn or
doing heavy metal.
Miss Slipknot?
So,
Yeah, yeah.
poor Miss Jamaica.
Oh,
So,
no.
there's it's Miss Universe right now, so there's, like, 140 contestants, and they're doing preliminary, like,
Yeah,
the evening gown, and it's dark,
yeah.
right? She's doing her little walk in her evening gown and falls face first
Oh, no.
off the stage. Dude,
Oh,
they had to take
no.
her off in a
Whoa,
stretcher.
whoa, 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 whoa. Off the stage?
Yes.
She fell off the stage.
Like, the video is
Oh,
awful.
no.
Like, she just
Oh,
straight face
no.
plants.
Like,
And
into
I
the
was
crowd?
hoping Huh? No, like, just
Into the
into a
crowd.
pit. I was hoping that our girl,
Oh, no.
Miss Chile would be competing in the same contest, but she doesn't compete in Miss Universe, but yeah, just fell straight so they took her to the hospital, like, it wasn't like, I'm not trying to be a
Is she
funny
okay?
segment here, but we talked
Is
about
she okay?
yeah, she's fine, no broken bones, but scary incident there, and it was in Thailand, and then you're a Pacers guy, you got the Pacers jersey. What Pacers jerseys you got? You got a Reggie?
Oh,
Who
Reggie
else you got?
Miller. Oh, Reggie, all-time great, all-time GOAT, Reggie Miller,
Is that the only
number
Pacers
1,
jersey you got?
all the time.
I know, but is that the only Pacers jersey I know you got
I
the
mean,
USA.
that's also Reggie Miller. I mean,
Yeah,
that is the only Pacers jersey I have. If I had to pick my next 2, I would pick Rick Smits and probably Dale Davis, 'cause that was the golden era of the Pacers, the 2000 team that went to the finals and lost to the Lakers with Kobe and, Shaq.
yeah.
I love that team.
Well,
And
did
even
you
a Jalen
see
Rose, I pick a Jalen Rose.
so Myles Turner was there for, like, what, 10, 11 years?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
And, I mean, obviously took them to the finals last year. They had a little dispute over contracts this year, and he ends up going to Milwaukee. But
I'm here for the pettiness.
dude, he's been there 10 years, was a huge part of your
So
franchise.
what? So what?
And just a random game against the Hornets, they put Isaiah Jackson notched his 3rd double-double a season with 16 points and 10 rebounds against
Okay.
Detroit.
And
And then
Myles
the
Turner
next
has
sentence, for no
0.
reason, Myles Turner has yet to notch his first double-double of the season.
I'm here
And
for the pettiness
you're
because
fine with
Myles
that.
Turner kinda talked. Yeah, I am, because Myles Turner talked a little crap on his way out, even though he was fine for us in the beginning of his career. You know what? He was fine last year. He was a part of the finals team, but no, like, Myles Turner, like, we're bigger than you. The Pacers are bigger than you,
Well, they're not acting bigger like
and you
that.
don't think that. What?
They ain't acting bigger like that. They're in their fields, baby.
No, but they are
They're in
big,
their fields.
but Myles Turner on no, 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 no. Myles Turner
Oh,
on
they're
his
in their
way out
fields.
acted like he was bigger than Myles Turner acted like he was bigger than what the Pacers were on his way out, and you know what? You're not. We're fine without you, and you wanna be petty? We'll be petty too.
I mean, it's fine. Like, you
Like, get
don't
out
have
of
to
here.
pay him what he got. I mean, the contract he signed with Milwaukee was Yeah, with like a
He also
four
wasn't
year,
that
four
great.
year, $107 million
He
deal.
he here's Myles Turner's career. It went up and then it's gone down, 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 down.
So he's at the bottom of the roller
He's
coaster in his down, down, down career. And Milwaukee's like,
he's
hey,
he's a,
we'll give you 4 years, 107 million for your down, 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 down,
yeah.
down career.
Yeah, again, and here's what the Pacers are right is how many double doubles has he had so far?
According to the jumbotron
Zero,
in Indiana, zero,
zero, zero. Isaiah Jackson, how many? Three, three.
three.
Your replacement is playing better than you. The Pacers record not great. Guess what? Don't care. We're gonna play. Give me a top 5 draft pick. Give me a top 2 draft pick. Don't care
It's also
because
it's also first month of
well,
the
Halliburton's
season.
out. Halliburton's out. Myles Turner was
Yes,
not the reason we got to the finals last year. He's not the reason. He
I
was a
mean he played a
small
role.
part. He's a small
Played a
part.
role.
Myles Turner thinks he's a big part. He thinks he's this big of a part. He was that small
Well,
of a part. He's
Miles
here
Turner's not the
and he
one
thinks
putting his
he's
name
here.
on the video board.
Huh?
Miles Turner's not the one putting his name on the video board. They're still thinking about Miles
So
Turner.
what?
It's just
So what?
it's so stupid petty. Like I just
We clap back at him, but we're the Pacers are like 2-12. Who cares? We're
but
clapping back at Myles
like
Turner,
and
who
also that's
thinks
another point.
he
You're
thinks he's
two
the
and
best
12.
pacer of all time. My guy, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. You're behind Jermaine O'Neal. You're behind Reggie Miller. You can't even sniff Rick Smith's jockstrap. That's how bad. Like you're fine,
You just
but you're behind Rick Smith's.
did you
And
just
Rick
say he's
Smith isn't
behind
even
Reggie
like
Miller? Like you have
get
to
out of
tell
here.
people that? You want to make sure
No,
people know
Jermaine
that he's
O'Neal,
behind Reggie
Rick
Miller?
Smith, Dale Davis. You're behind Dale Davis, Rick Smith, Jermaine O'Neal. You're behind Austin Crozier. You're behind all those guys. Take a seat, learn your role. Like you're a small part in getting us to the championship last year. There were guys
We're
way ahead of you in this thing that made this thing successful. You're not. You
we're
were here.
world.
Thank you for your loyalty for 10 years, but get out. Get out. And if you're going to talk crap about the Pacers on your way out, get out. Nobody cares. And you know what? You want to be petty? When we're 1-12, we'll be petty too because we have nothing to lose. We're not even in that. We're 1-12. Halliburton's out for the year. We're going to get a top 10 draft pick, top 5 draft pick. We're fine. We're fine without you. Go
Yeah.
away.
Well, I'm sure
That's it.
it's clear that they have not forgot about him. So
Well, because he wants to, he wants to, he's a chihuahua. He's like these little barks. He barks a little beep, 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 beep. He barks. Guess what? Get out. You're not a big dog.
hey,
You're not a big dog. You have 0 double doubles. 0 double doubles. Your replacement has 3. So go sit down. Go sit down on the bench.
yeah, that belongs in the game notes, not on the
That's it.
jumbotron. We need to get you to
No,
Rice
I don't care.
for
I'm
the
fine with
game.
it. I'm fine with it.
We need you. Do
If
you want
we're
to go
1
to
and
Texas?
12, why don't we be petty when we're 1 and 12? We're 1 and 12. Let's be petty. Who cares?
Do
Go
you,
Pacers.
do you want to go to Texas this weekend? Because I think you would enjoy this. Um,
What's that?
Rice is hosting North Texas. Top 25 North
Okay.
Texas, number 22. They're 9-1.
No.
Uh,
Wait, what?
what do you
North
say?
Texas is in the top 25 in the college football playoff rankings.
They're number 22. Um,
Oh,
so to get fans to the game, which they're the most
yeah.
fans they've got this year is 30,000. To get fans to the games, they're offering all students a free T-shirt. Well, the first 500 get a free T-shirt. They also are getting like a $15 food truck voucher. There's a competition for whatever.
Whoa, hold up. Wait, before we go any further, what kind of food truck?
It doesn't
What
say.
kind of food is this?
It's called
That
Curbside
matters.
Eats.
That matters.
It's called Curbside Eats and True Dog. So maybe it's like hot
That
dogs.
kind of, that's okay. That's all right.
Okay. And then whatever
Mhm.
college, so they have 11 different colleges at Rice. Whatever college brings the most students gets like a speaker for their college and like a $500 gift card. They're also
Okay.
doing free Ben and Jerry's ice cream, and then
Oh,
with a valid ID of 21 or over, free booze. There you go. There you go.
hold on. Here my ears went from here to whoop.
Yes.
Here we go.
Well,
Hold on now. Free
that's why
booze
you
for
save
how
that for
long?
last.
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, how long is the free food and free booze?
Uh, I mean, it doesn't say how long the free booze lasts in the article.
Mm,
Um,
okay. And this is who is this, Rice
Rice,
or Texas?
Rice, which is in Texas.
I mean, good for Rice. Is
What
Rice
if
any
they
good?
did
I mean,
they
if
didn't do
you're not
anything
very
like
good
that
and
in
you get
Bloomington to try to get people to come to games? Because I know one person
well,
that would have
back
been
in
there
my day when
with
IU
bells on.
football back in my day when IU football was really, really bad, I mean, I went to the games, but a lot of students didn't go to the games because they just wanted to keep drinking in the tailgate. So, I mean, I get it, but that's a great promotion. Get your students in the game. You know what does it? Food and booze. If you're in college, the 2 most important there's 2 food groups, food and booze. That's it.
Well, are you gonna mix ice cream with your booze?
Nope. I could. I'll get, like, a booze float, a little beer float. I've heard it
I
happen
mean,
before.
like, a lot of
I would
things go
try
with
it.
beer.
Would you try it?
A lot of things go with beer. I don't know if ice cream is one of them.
I guarantee you, if you had some soft serve vanilla ice cream and you poured a little beer in there, you would eat
Well,
it.
I'm not even saying mixing them. I'm just saying drink, 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 lick, lick, lick. Like, it's just they don't really
You
go
would
together.
have a booze float. You would have a booze float. Would you have a booze float? Would you try it?
Yeah, I would try it. I'm sure it's terrible.
You're damn right you would
I
try it.
mean, a
Don't knock it till you try it.
Coke float, delicious. Root beer float, delicious. Big red float, delicious.
Dr. Pepper float, delicious. All delicious. So every float you've had is delicious. How about a Coors Light float? A Bud Light float? Maybe a Bud Diesel float? You'd like it.
I think we might have to try it. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful.
But if you're all is it awful if you've been drinking a couple of, diesels in the tailgate and all of a sudden you get in the
Well,
stadium and you're like, "I feel like some vanilla ice cream. Also feel like a beer. Why don't we just
well,
put them together?"
well,
You're gonna enjoy it.
how
You'll
many
enjoy it.
Rice students will do that? Because I think it's gonna
A
be
lot.
several.
Every single one. Every single one of them. Good for
And how
Rice.
rowdy is that
Great
crowd gonna be?
promotion. Very rowdy. Might be some arrests, but it's okay. It's to be
That's okay. As
expected.
long as they win, as long as they get people in there, they get butts in the seats. Mm.
Is that not the name of the game is get the butts in the seats? That's what we wanna do. Make it a
I
rowdy atmosphere for your home team, create that home field atmosphere. If it requires a vanilla shake with a Bud Light topper,
let
let's
it be.
go.
Let
Let's
it
go.
be. Do
Let
we
it
need
be.
to do that before
Let
the
it
next
be.
show? Well, obviously, I'm gonna be gone for 10 days, but when we get back, we'll try the soft serve beer float, and we'll report back before Christmas.
Can't wait.
Maybe we'll do it live on air. Well, not live, but we'll
We
record it.
should. I'm in.
Um,
I'm in for that. I'm in for that.
I like speaking of butts in the seats. What's butts will be in the seats at Thanksgiving dinner at the Roar House on Thursday?
There's a lot of butts. A lot of butts in the seats, you know. Well, we're just gonna start with our family. We've got myself, my wife Erica, kids, twins, Harper and Bennett. We are going to the in-laws' house. We're going to Bruce and Leanne's house over in New
Okay.
Albany. Shout out to Big Bruce Ball.
Well, gotta shout
Leanne
out Leanne too.
and yeah, I guess shout out Leanne.
Yeah, you can't just shout
We
out
got
Bruce.
well, no,
Yeah,
she's equal
yeah,
with Bruce. They're both
right.
great,
Yes, they
great,
are
best
equal. Yeah.
in-laws you could like. If whenever, whoever's listening, and I don't know, like the two of you that are listening, if you ever get married, and if you are married,
Mhm.
the best in-laws are Bruce Fall and Leanne Fall. I'm
Well,
telling you, Bruce,
let's just
pickleball enthusiast, golf enthusiast, sports enthusiast. They're a Colts fans, so I don't like them that much. But other than that, they're fine.
hey, but how
We
important
got
is it
yeah. So
to
other than that,
have
we got
it's really important to have in-laws that you enjoy being around. And you're
yeah. You need in-laws. You need in-laws that enjoy what you enjoy. And most of what I enjoy is sports.
yeah.
but
I'm
what
aware
is
of that.
the key?
And I think there's one other thing you enjoy too.
Their daughter.
Well, I was gonna say booze, but yeah, her
Oh,
also
yeah,
her
well,
daughter.
yeah, alright, booze. Yeah, booze counts too. Booze counts too. Alright, um, but yes, but they're also IU fans where I graduated from, so we have a lot in common.
Okay,
And then we have Erica's siblings. We got Adam and Derek. I think they're coming in for Thanksgiving.
okay,
I don't know for sure, but anyways, Erica's family. We're going over Erica's family side Thanksgiving to Bruce and Leanne's house in New Albany. Going to be a great time, and then we'll see after that. But what about you? We go. Well, you're in the Caymans. How was
yeah,
your Thanksgiving 3 weeks early at Bruce and Shirley's house?
it was great. It was great. Just just
A
me,
little hungover
mom
a
and
little bit.
dad, the sisters, huh? The
You stay a
nieces
little
and
too late the
nephews.
night before.
Yeah, I did, and yeah, I did. We've talked about this. And then I got up and played golf in the morning. Yeah, it was an early wake up call. But no, it was a great time. But I mean, Thanksgiving food draft, real quick.
Yes, I'm in for
Top four
this.
foods.
I'm in for this.
Top four foods.
Oh, they're all good. They're all
I
good.
know. You can go first, pick.
I want you to go
You're
first.
ugly.
I want you to go first.
Uglier goes first.
Who says I'm uglier? I'm taller. You're shorter. You're
Well, that's
shorter.
why I
You
didn't
go
say.
first.
That's why I didn't say tall person goes first. I said the uglier person goes first.
Fine. I'll go first. The number one pick in the Thanksgiving draft. Now, hold on. Before I got to clarify something.
You can do
When you
desserts,
carve
and you
is
can do
Bruce
desserts.
is but desserts count too. So when when you're at Thanksgiving and is Bruce carving the turkey? You have a turkey, Bruce carving it up,
Uh, mom's
you
carves
know?
the turkey. Mom's carves the turkey.
So you have a dark meat side and you have a white meat side, right?
Most
Part
yeah,
of the
that's how
turkey.
turkeys are, yeah.
My number one pick, I'm going to clarify dark meat turkey. Dark meat turkey is the goat, the absolute goat. Better than chicken, better than ham, better than any other besides a nice steak at a nice steak restaurant. Dark meat turkey is the goat. Goat
So
meat.
are you
I'm
just eating
going
it straight out there?
going
You
number
just
one
taking
pick.
the leg? Are you just eating the leg?
Oh, I'm taking the drum. I'm taking it all. Give me all the dark meat turkey. Number one pick, dark meat turkey. Dark meat turkey with gravy. Gotta put a little gravy on it.
Well, I mean, you take the gravy and you put on everything, right? Um,
Well, yeah, I mean, gravy's on every that is correct. Gravy goes on everything. Yes.
all right, with the second pick, Team Small selects stuffing.
Good pick. I think you're
It's
gonna
the
say
only time.
turnips or something. I
Look,
was gonna cuss you out.
also,
I was gonna
like, do
cuss
you
you out
call
for
it
some
stuffing or you
turnips.
call it dressing?
No, stuffing.
It's stuffing, right?
I mean, you stuff it up into the turkey.
Yeah,
Now, does your
but you
family now
we don't that don't
there should be
is stuffing is when you actually stuff it. It's just dressing if you don't.
yeah, so on my side of the family, growing up, like, you put the stuffing I mean, I never actually did it, but you shove it up in the cavity of the turkey, put it, like,
Yeah,
basically in the up the butt of the
and that's why it's
turkey,
called
and you
stuffing.
bake it with the turkey in the oven.
I don't
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
why it's
done as
called
much
stuffing.
anymore, I don't think.
Is that what your
I
family does?
no,
You bake it with the
that's way
turkey?
too much work. No,
You get
that's
the
way too
turkey
much work.
juices you get the turkey juices what?
No, I don't think that's how the Evans do it. So it's I guess then in that case it would be called
Oh,
dressing. But
it would be called dressing.
put
No,
just like you putting the gravy on the
yeah,
turkey,
we bake the stuffing inside the turkey in the oven of the turkey. Oh, it's so good. You gotta do that. You gotta put
well,
the
that's
dressing
I p
or the stuffing in the turkey, bake it in the
well,
oven.
I think we've just
Yeah,
figured
you
out
know.
why it's called stuffing is if it's in the turkey and it's dressing if it's not,
No,
that's the difference. But they're very
you're missing
similar
out.
in nature. Um,
They
with the
are.
3rd
You're
pick
missing out.
with the 3rd pick of the 2025 Thanksgiving food draft, Team Small
Oh,
selects.
we're going the no. Oh, it's a snake
Are we doing
draft. Okay.
snake? We don't have to do snake.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going snake. We're going snake. I'm sorry.
I mean, egg noodles and gravy.
The hell is that?
Just noodles and gravy.
Egg noodle egg egg noodles and gravy.
Yep.
I need a poll. I need a poll on our whatever page we have. I need a who knows what the hell egg noodles and gravy are?
I mean, it's
Egg
just
noodles and gravy?
egg noodles, and you just put gravy on them.
That's not a Thanksgiving food, that's a pasta.
It's it's
My
our
god,
family
this isn't
tradition.
this isn't an Italian feast here. Egg
All right,
noodles and gravy.
what are you doing with the 4th pick? You going now? You going white meat turkey?
I'm
Because it's
going
still
ma
on the board.
like, the classic handmade mashed potatoes and gravy. Mashed potatoes and absolute gravy. Give me
Okay,
the mashed potatoes and gravy.
okay.
Egg noodle, like, nobody has egg noodles. Never had egg noodles in my life. I don't even know what that like, what are we, Chinese? This is a Chinese Thanksgiving?
It's I
Go
I
ahead.
mean, maybe I could have picked it later, but it's one of my faves on
That's
the
a terrible
Thanksgiving plate.
pick. As a 3rd pick, that's a terrible,
All
terrible
right, so
pick.
what's your 5th pick, Mr. Expert? The
Oh,
Mel
I got another
Kiper
pick.
of Thanksgiving drafts. What you got?
we're going with the old-fashioned cranberry sauce. Give me the cranberry sauce.
Do
The
you eat
relish is good, the canned is good, all forms of cranberry sauce, great. The canned, the homemade mashed up, the relish, all of it. Give me the cranberry. Give me the
do you
cranberry,
eat it?
putting it on the turkey, I'm putting it on the
Yes, okay,
potatoes, I'm
that
putting
was
it
the
on the
question.
dressing, mixing it
That was
all
the
up,
question.
give me the cranberry. Give me the cranberry. Give it to me.
Yes, you gotta eat it on the turkey.
Yeah.
With my next pick, we'll go sweet
Green
potato
beans,
casserole,
sweet potatoes.
sweet potato
Uh,
casserole,
nah, I knew that was coming.
and
Knew
then
that was coming.
we'll go broccoli casserole.
Broccoli casserole.
Yeah, bro.
God. I don't even know who you are anymore, bro.
All right,
That's a
what's your
bad
last
pick.
pick?
I mean, egg noodles is pick 3, just is I can't even come back from that.
Well, you already have because you picked 4 and
Like,
5.
what's next? Fortune cookies? Well, I'm surprised you picked fortune cookies next. I mean,
Huh?
like, what?
What's your pick, dude?
So glad the pilgrims came over from so the pilgrims came over from England to seek a better life. They were into the Indians. They all sat down. They ate turkey and stuffing and potatoes and corn and greens. Oh, but hold on. Who's got the egg noodles? Where's the egg? Sacagawea, you got the egg noodles back there?
Oh, you I don't know if you can say that.
Squanto. His name was Squanto. I learned that
Okay,
in school.
okay,
Squanto's got the egg noodles cooking on the hot fire back there.
okay, that's good. That's good to know. I'll be there.
Egg noodles is pick
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Didn't have egg noodles on the first Thanksgiving. Give me corn. Give me corn
Straight
on
up
as my
corn.
we're in the last
Yeah, it's the last pick.
corn on the cob, corn cut off the cob. I don't care. Just give me a thing of corn. Corn casserole, sweet corn,
Oh,
corn on the cob,
I don't
corn
want
just
any kind of
corn in a
corn.
dish. I don't care. Corn corn belongs at Thanksgiving. It belongs.
I don't want corn casserole. I'm out on that.
Over
Uh,
egg noodles. What are you
pumpkin pie
doing?
or apple pie?
My guy, come on. That's an obvious answer.
What is it?
What?
What's the answer?
Pumpkin pie is Thanksgiving. The only time you eat pumpkin pie is Thanksgiving. When the hell else do you eat pumpkin pie unless it's Thanksgiving?
You don't. But you also have apple pie at
What are we
Thanksgiving.
talking about then?
You also have apple pie at Thanksgiving.
No, no. You can eat apple pie on 4th of July. You can eat apple pie at your grandma's cookout and every birthday party you ever have. You can eat apple pie at Christmas. Like, no. Thanksgiving is reserved for pumpkin pie, and that's it. That is absolutely, and maybe a pecan pie. I don't like pecan pie, but pumpkin pie, pecan pie, apple pie can be saved for the summer, be saved for the winter, can be saved for any other time, but it's not reserved for Thanksgiving.
Would you,
Pumpkin pie, done.
do you love it, or you just love the tradition of eating it?
Love it.
Okay.
Absolutely love it. Love pumpkin pie. Give me
because I
a
don't love
little
it.
Cool Whip on top, a little dollop of
Oh,
Cool
you
Whip.
got it.
Take the Cool Whip and
No,
put it right on
you gotta
top.
have
Just
ice cream on it.
I mean, that's fine too. I could be fine with
Straight up
that,
ice
but
cream.
I'm a Cool Whip guy. That's fine.
Straight up ice
I mean,
cream.
ice cream on apple pie, but on pumpkin pie, I'm fine with that. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, next year, I'll make sure to save you a little cup of noodles after our Thanksgiving
Noodles.
feast at the Evans household,
Well,
and
so
put
you're
your little
telling me
gravy
so
on it.
hold up. So when like so you just had hold on, you just had the family Thanksgiving at Bruce and
Mhm,
Shirley's
mhm,
last Sunday, right?
right.
Yeah. So you what you so hold on. So you show up were you responsible for the egg noodles? You show up with like 5 cans of ramen?
Bro, you
You
know
just
I'm
cook the
not
ramen
responsible.
in the
You know I'm
microwave
not
and dump it in a
responsible
dish
for
like,
anything.
"Oh, mom, the egg noodles are here. The egg noodles are here. I got 5 cans of ramen noodles in a
That's not you
dish."
do know that ramen
Yeah.
noodles are not egg noodles. That's 2 different things.
They're about the same. They're the
No,
same.
they're not. One of them's an egg
I didn't know
noodle.
we were Chinese.
One of them's a
Sorry, I didn't know
ramen
we were
noodle.
Chinese. Well, we're Chinese. I
I'll
didn't know
bring
we
them
were
to you
Chinese.
next year.
Chinese
I'll bring
Thanksgiving.
I'll bring them to you
You
next
have
year.
orange chicken? With some orange chicken too?
No, that's more of a
I love
Christmas
Chinese food.
tradition, right?
I love Chinese food,
It's
but
more of a
I didn't know we were
Christmas
doing
tradition.
egg noodles on Thanksgiving. Okay. That's
Thanks to
weird, but
Ralphie.
that's fine.
Thanks to Ralphie eating Chinese food on Christmas. It became a tradition.
Yeah, they cut the head off the duck. Great movie, by the way. 24-hour marathon of the Christmas Story. One of my favorite traditions of Christmas. Can't
Yep.
wait for it.
Well,
I watched it about 4 times.
well, what else you got? Because I've already think we've gone on 20 minutes too long.
Egg noodles, that's just freaking ridiculous.
So we got to figure out when we're going to
What
be
do
able
you
to,
have anything else on the rundown?
huh?
Do you have anything else on the rundown?
No, I think we've hit everything.
Wait, I do have a question. I have a
Yeah.
question. This was on the rundown, and I
Okay.
actually forgot what you said. Is what's the worst thing you can do to someone without hurting them?
Well, and that was just like Jamar Chase spitting on Jalen Ramsey. And you spit on somebody, it's offensive, it's demeaning, but it doesn't actually
Yeah.
physically harm them. So,
Is that worse than a middle finger?
oh, it's not even in the same category, I don't think. Like,
It's worse. I think it's
yeah, I
probably
mean,
worse.
I
Yeah.
can't think of many things that are as demeaning directly as just that doesn't hurt them as just spitting on somebody.
I think I can think of only one thing. One thing comes to mind is what if some your best friend or somebody cheats on your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, that's yes. Or your wife, your girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. If
yeah,
somebody that you know or a friend of yours cheats on your girlfriend or your wife, I think that's
yeah.
probably got to be worse.
Or like if you went out and found another short dude to be friends with and do a podcast called the Height Differential and I just got bounced. Yeah, that would suck. Um, like
The
I was
less than
telling
height
you,
differential.
the less than that's after I do the surgery when I get up to 5'2". I've already contacted the doctor. They're looking into it. Um, but like I told like to me, like, if I'm standing in line, like and you don't do this much anymore because you don't go into restaurants anymore, it's all just on your app, and you pull up and they bring it out to you, so I don't have to really deal with this anymore, but, like, it's happened
Yeah,
once or
no, I agree with
twice where
that.
somebody has just straight ordered their food straight over top of me, and, like, they're not hurting you, but that's pretty damn demeaning, and
Yeah,
I don't even know if they're doing it on purpose, but
but can we get back? Also, and this could be a topic for another show.
yeah,
But
I
if you're
think it
going
needs
through
to
a
be
fast food
addressed.
restaurant
Mhm.
and you're not ordering on an app, what are you
What are you doing?
doing?
Yeah,
Nobody just goes into a restaurant or through a drive-through and orders their food. Order on the app, tell them your code, and let's get on with it. We don't need to be
um,
sitting in a drive-through waiting for you to
you
order.
you also
We'll
get
talk
better
about this
pricing.
another time.
You
But
also get
order
better
through the
pricing.
app. I have every app, every food app I can order on, I have it.
Well, I mean, nobody would ever say you're a smart person, but you're smart for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Um,
Appreciate
I
that.
don't know when we're gonna be able to do the next show. Sunday night we have games at 5:30 and 7:30. Monday night we have games at 5:30 and 7:30. So probably will be a Wednesday night show from the Cayman Islands, and we can kind of re go over the action of college football of the weekend and just talk about goofiness like we've done today and do that again. So look at it probably Wednesday.
You gonna be shirtless on the beach with a tan?
I'm hoping I'll be for sure at some point I will be shirtless on the beach. Will I have a tan by the time we're doing this next week? Let's hope. And if I get enough requests, maybe we'll take the shirt off in the middle of the show and show everybody the tan.
All right, everybody like and subscribe. If we get enough, Nick will be shirtless.
Like and subscribe. But yeah, like Neil said, make sure you're following us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. More than any show that we've done, I feel like we have just been talking nonsense for an hour, and I wonder how much brownies and bear nose had to do with that today. But and look here, I will say this too: the height differential is 21 episodes old now, so it can
We're
legally
still
drink.
here.
It can legally drink.
We're not going anywhere.
No,
Hey, and we're not even going anywhere.
no, we ain't going nowhere. So we will be back
No.
on no show on Sunday because I'll be busy running the shot clock
Unless the
and
Bengals win. What about the Bengals
having
win?
my toes in the sand. Yeah, I'll be able to watch the majority of that game. And I mean, by the time they're down by 30,
If
I'll
the Bengals
have to.
win, Nick will be on late night Bengals podcast. If the
I
Bengals
mean, if you
win,
want to do one when I get
he's on.
back if you want to do one when I get back from games on Sunday night, we can talk about it. So, but
We
I would
need
say
to.
more than
If we
likely
win,
next show is Wednesday. But hey, if you're ready to go on Sunday night, we can go.
we can
But
go.
I'm ending this before we talk for another 15 minutes and more people. For the 6'6" Neil, it's the 4'10" Nick. We will more than likely talk to you on Wednesday, but maybe we'll surprise you with a late show on Sunday night. You've been listening to Height Differential. We'll talk to you sometime next week.
Give it to me.
Hey, wait.
What?
Do I need to cuss you out for anything?
Well, what? Why would you cuss me out?
I don't know. Did you do anything stupid this week?
I don't never do nothing stupid.